Today, Susan's going to help us demonstrate a little procedure we do often in lessons in order to help people to free up their shoulders, which is a really common tension area. So Susan, I'm going to ask you to just gently put your hands on your thighs here and let them rest comfortably. And we're just going to give you a little bit of basic Alexander thought, thinking of allowing your neck to gently release. Pause, nothing to do, your head floating up. And we're going to try to keep that going as we work so that you have a little bit of a sense of support from your spine. So we're going to let this one arm just fall off. And oftentimes when we have our hands pulled together in our lap, our shoulders sort of pull forward with it. And that's one of the reasons why they round. Or if you work at a computer for a long time, same thing can happen. So it's nice to just have it released at your side and have the weight of the shoulder blade going onto the back. So that's really what we're trying to do in this procedure, is releasing her shoulder blade into the support of her back so her back can support it rather than it trying to support itself. So from here, I'm just gently going to lift your arm up and see if you can let your elbow be easy. And you're going to see how much you can let me support your arm. So that's good. That's it. And I'm going to give a little slight rotation. Imagine your collarbone is melting and widening away, letting go of extra effort in your biceps and your triceps. Good. Keep thinking up through your spine. You're doing great. Lovely. And then I'm going to let this drop here. And as we do, imagine that you can let breath into your side ribs, sort of underneath your armpit. And imagine your shoulder blades floating out and away on your back. That's good. That's good. You feel that big breath coming in. That was lovely. Great job. We're just going to chill out here. Especially think of releasing this little muscle here, whatever that means. A lot of times that's the thing that's pulling us forward and we just don't know it. Good. I'm just going to let it drop and you don't have to do anything. And then we're going to float it up and see as we bend your elbow how easy it can be. You probably have an appointment that takes more effort than it needs in order to bring your shoulder up. You can see the difference between your two shoulders here, right, Susan? Mm-hmm. One of them is much more rotated back and the other one's rotated forward. So I'm not mean, so I'm not going to leave you that way. So we're going to do it a bit on the other side, all right? So same thing. You can leave this one gently released up here. If you do work at a computer, letting your hand gently be rotated like this can be a nice resting position because it helps to open the collarbones without pushing through your chest. And then I'm just going to gently pick this one up. Good. And you're right-handed, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so see if you can release it. For many of us, we have more tension on one side than the other because we do more. So for you, it's harder just to let this be hanging out. There we go. That was a good decision. So you're just letting me support it more, which is good. And pause and think of floating up through your head. That's it. Nice. That's good. And as you do, notice you actually take some weight out of your arm. A little less tension. And then we're going to let this drop down here. Good. Let it go. And think about this melting away. Think about that breath coming into your side ribs. Nice. Good. And your shoulder blades just floating out and away on your back. Nice. And you feel all that breath coming in here? That's really good. Good, and just another minute. You actually probably feel like you're in neutral, but you can get a little more coming in here. So just imagine unwinding underneath your armpit. Bet no one's ever asked you that before. Nice, and we're just let your arm hang. And once again, you feel like it automatically wants to engage, right? So just give a tiny pause. Picture your elbow floating back and away. And yeah, you don't have to move it, just picture it. That's great. And as you feel how quickly it wants to move, right? Mm-hmm. So easy, easy, easy. See how easy it can be. We're going to bring you back, and you can see that we've actually created another little rotation here. And this one might have actually gone a little more than the other one in a way, right? So we're sort of working them back and forth, and you can see that's easy. I'm going to come around the other side, and just remember what it was like to allow this to float back and away and melt away there. Good. And as we do, we've ended up with nice, wide, open shoulders. Nicely done.